Good morning. Good morning and welcome to Build. You know, it's always fun to be back at Build, especially in times like this. You know, we're just about getting into these middle innings of another platform shift. And these middle innings are where all things happen, all things scale. In fact, it reminds me, for me, you know, 91 and Win32, or the web stack in 96, 2008, and cloud and mobile. And here we are in 2025, building out this open agentic web at scale. And we're going from these few apps with vertically integrated stacks to more of a platform that enables this open, scalable agentic web. More importantly, it's all about expanding that opportunity for developers across every layer of the stack so that you all can build the apps, the agents that can empower every person and every organization on the planet. That's what we will unpack at this conference. But let us start where it all starts, the tools we use to build. Software engineering has always been about having the right tools to bring your ideas to life, continually perfect and craft and tame complexity. We're continually evolving these tools. We are seeing incredible momentum, adoption, and diffusion. In fact, Visual Studio family now has over 50 million users. GitHub has 150 million users. GitHub Copilot, in fact, has been used by more than 15 million developers, and we're just getting started. We have a bunch of new updates we are rolling out at Build, starting with Visual Studio. It is the most powerful IDE for .NET and C++, and we're making it even better, right? .NET 10 support, live preview at design time, improvements to Git tooling, a new debugger for cross-platform apps, and much, much more. And we're moving, by the way, to a monthly cadence for stable releases as well. And when it comes to VS Code, just a couple of weeks ago, we shipped our 100th release in the open. It included improved multi-window support and made it easier to view stage directly from within the editor. And GitHub continues to be the home for developers. GitHub Enterprise has tremendous momentum in the enterprise. And we're doubling down for developers building any applications. Trust, security, compliance, auditability, data residency are even more critical today. Now, starting with tools you use to the infrastructure you deploy on to reach the users and the markets you want. Talking about trust, open source is at the core of GitHub, and we are taking this next big step. As GitHub Copilot has evolved inside VS Code, AI has become so central to how we code. And that's why we're open sourcing Copilot in VS Code. We're really excited about this. This is a big deal. Starting today, we will integrate these AI-powered capabilities directly into the core of VS Code, bringing them into the same open source repo that powers the world's most loved dev tool. And of course, we'll continue to build out GitHub Copilot too. In fact, over the past few years, we've gone from code completions to chat to multi-file edits and now agents. And this same pattern is emerging more broadly across the agentic web. You can ask questions and AI assistants give us answers. You can assign tasks to agents and have them execute them, or work side by side with AI to complete jobs and projects. And you can mix and match all of these form factors, right? That's kind of what we care about as developers. It's not about any one of them. In fact, we're building app modernization right into agent mode, right? So Copilot now is capable of upgrading frameworks like a Java 8 to Java 21 or .NET 6 to .NET 9 and migrate any on-premise app to the cloud. It creates a plan for your code and dependencies, suggests the fixes along the way, learns from changes you make, and makes the entire process seamless.